This is my day one of my video journal. Yeah, let's call it a video journal. I like that. That makes it sound more artsy than what it is. What it is me talking to myself alone in my apartment because I'm going fucking crazy. And I need to go back to therapy and get a new counselor, but I just can't fucking do it because of the mess. And see, I don't want to get on here and talk about my trauma because that's not the point. I don't want this to be sad. I want this to be something I can look back on in the future when I'm thinking about my younger self, because then I'll have something of not romanticized, but like, this is just how it is. This is what I did. This is who I was. Because I stopped, not to get all emo right in the beginning here, but it's like I stopped when I got suicidal at like 15. Like I stopped caring about my future self. I was like, fuck that bitch, whatever. I'm gonna make bad decisions that fuck up her life because I think it's fun. And I'm trying to stop doing that. I'm trying to think about my future like a place where nice things can be, and like imagine a life that I make for myself, something good somehow. And I really want to hold on to that. So these are just small, mostly it's just gonna be me rambling and talking about whatever, but if I have wisdom from my older self, I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna post them on YouTube because I want them, I don't know, there's something about posting it that I like. Not because I want anyone to see it, but because I like the idea of some random person scrolling across this, just like watching it, and then being like, huh. Because there was one time that I don't know why I don't scroll on YouTube a ton, but sometimes I do. And I came across this guy, a guy smoking a cigarette on the porch of his trailer in a trailer park. He was a white guy, buzz cut, and he was just smoking, he was just talking about life, and he was like, life is like a spiral. When you miss something once, it comes back around and you'll get it the next time. And he by no means made up this concept. Obviously not, I know that. This is like a very large spiritual concept, probably Buddhist, I don't know for sure though. And I don't know, but just something about, I just really fucking needed to hear that. And he just makes dozens of videos just talking to himself, talking about life, philosophy, whatever. And a lot of people do this, and I'm sure 99% of them, no one ever sees the videos. But I just think it'd be so funny if this if this popped up on someone that I knew and they were like, what the hell? If I know you, please don't watch this. Actually, no, watch it, do whatever you want. I'm posting this publicly, watch it. Watch it, like, subscribe, send it to your friends, do whatever you want, screen record, I don't care. Jack off, no, don't jack off to it, no, please don't do that. But God, what the fuck was I even gonna talk about? Oh yeah, today was my first day of 16th grade. Wait, okay, what grade would this technically be? So 12th grade, 23, 13th grade. Yeah, I think this is 16th grade. I'm having a really fun time being a 21-year-old teenager, just, you know, party rock every day, just fun times and awesomeness. No, I'm just kidding, that's sarcasm. Yeah. But no, today was a pretty good day. It was long, but it was good. I'm trying to think of more fucking details because I said that was what I wanted to do, and now I'm not saying any details. Oh yeah, I have a hammock hanging in my fucking apartment. How incredible is that? You know what? I have no complaints when I have a hammock hanging in my apartment. Hammock. Okay, I feel like I grew up saying hammock, but then I heard someone say hammock one time, and now my brain just wants to say hammock. And I know people get mad when I say hammock, but I'm like, but there's a mock. And like, when you're in the hammock, you're mocking. People say hammock and they say mocking. You're confusing my brain, just pick one. since today was the first day of school, the library was so busy, and this one librarian was like, this was at like 6:30 p.m. He was like, today was so crazy, I almost asked Mark for a cigarette. Mark is one of the other librarians. And I was like, fucking corny ass, what? Oh, no. Love them though. Love all the librarians. Just peace and love to all of them, truly. But now I'm scared that, like, if I start shit-talking people on here, what if it comes up? No, I won't. Like, technically, maybe I shouldn't say anything that I would regret. Maybe I could edit it later. I can edit it later and make sure. But then I have to edit it. Oh, it's so much work. But maybe that's what'll make it fun, because, like, I need something to fill my time. I say that as I have, like, 10 assignments to do. I just need something to keep me busy. As there's a fucking stack of assignments that need to be tended to, but alas. Honestly, I think that's all I want to say for right now, so bye. Oh, by the way, I think I was gonna say the date. I don't know if I said the date in here or not already, but today is September 2nd, 2025. I am 21 years old, bitch.